Hello, hello, hello. I return in peace again. I wonder if we might reach the final battles of Pathfinder Kingmaker today. I I think it's possible. Or well, reaching the beginning of the end at least. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Hmm. What do I want to talk about today? I don't know. The holiday seasons are coming. Winter holidays, Christmas time, or whatever you are celebrating, if you are celebrating. Around here, that time of the year is very popular for vacations that are spent with the family, like pretty much always. Okay, I think last time I calculated that we can't reach rank 10 before the curse hits us for for all of these, but we can do it for some of them. The curse is coming quite soon. We can do like 10 more upgrades at least. That comes to 70 days, and then there's still 40, 47 more days. Something like that. Oh. Many crowns. I could do this, but I think I wanted to upgrade something. What's this? Arcane Mastery. Regongarok or Octavia. Provides general with the bonus for resolving any situation. Well, that's obviously for Regongar. Then, did we have anything else? Battle Mutured Megar. No. So, Magister or Curator? Magister. Let's go. Okay. Arcane has reached rank 8. Failure. The god thoroughly searched all of the forests and caves in the kingdom, but failed to find the body of the missing hunter. This is a success. The advisor sent warriors to aid the young baron. Disguised as ordinary peasants, they blended in with faithful servants of the legitimate ruler and dealt the baroness a swift blow. She was thrown in prison, and the baron is celebrating his liberation. Nice. Oh. 3 woodcutters were caught in Gosra's sacred grove. The high priestess sacrificed them to the deity, and its wrath turned to favor. That was an evil resolution, I guess. Oh my. What can you expect from Tsana? Minister and Magister wants to see me. Let's go see them. Hello, guy. How are you today? All right. Thanks for lurking. Egon seems embarrassed, and his eyes do not rise from the floor. Bad news, Larkin. We've been cheated. The double agent described from Graldon the whole story. We've been deliberately pulled into someone else's war by an unknown third party. While we were busy brawling, they sent in their spies. We were distracted by our neighbors and neglected our own home. Now it's full of rats. We must clear the ranks. I don't know which of them we can trust, so I'd bring in completely new people. People who cannot be bribed by the enemy, preferably from distant lands. We could hire the bloodhounds of this sleepless agency. Or, of course, we could turn to Iroris oracles. But the Twilight Talons from Andoran are the only ones I would trust with my life. You can rely upon their word. Tell me more about each candidate. The Twilight Talons from Andoran are masters of covert war. They are dangerous as they are loyal. It's just that. They care more for their appearance than their worth, Egun frowns. They serve their own country, but it would be good if the Grand Diplomat persuaded them to help us. The Sleepless Agency are urban hunters, private detectives, and they aren't cheap. The treasurer will have to bargain hard for them, but they are worth the money. Stretch. Start of stream stretch. It was quick, but efficient, I promise you. Iroris oracles are seers who serve the god of knowledge. They are honest and rare, but I hear they can be found in the east. If we offer them the knowledge of our priests, they might look into the darkness for us and find the faces of our enemies. I see. I will assign an advisor to resolve this issue.
I move unseen.
She is always invisible. I do not envy you, Larkium. It's a tough decision. We're at an impasse. The simple folk can no longer suffer the threats of our mages and sorcerers. A wave of protests has rolled across the capital and the surrounding... What happened? This... I guess I pushed my microphone and... A paper... roll of paper fell. Oh, I'm just putting it back where it belongs. That shouldn't have happened. Maybe I had put it in the wrong place. Anyway. A wave of protests has rolled across the capital and the surrounding regions. I've just spoken to a delegation that represents the people. Their demands are quite clear. They want us to restrict the use of magic in places where people live. This will mean that casting spells and brewing potions will require a permit. Even then, it would only be allowed on the outskirts of settlements, and during the day. Can you imagine the outrage such measures would spark in every member of Magic's community? And is a false feeling of safety worth limiting people's freedoms? I don't think so. But this improves underestate. But Magister suffers a -2 penalty when attempting to resolve any scenario. That would be not good. Sorry, but magic is might. Sorry, my people. I want magic. We cannot allow baseless fears to dictate our actions. We shall set no needless limits on the freedoms of spellcasters. Well said, so be it.
I move unseen.
Alright. What's the unrest state at the moment? Stable? Isn't it stable? Alright, met with these guys. What's the ranks? Who do we have available? Oh, there's Bartholomew. He has the green badge here, so... Success chance 100%! Of course, this is what we want. There are too many spies in the kingdom's intelligence service. While the minister with a meaningless quarrel with the neighboring lands, someone infiltrated our intelligence service with their own agents. To catch every mole will require outside assistance. The High Priestess recommends negotiating with the oracles of Aurora. The treasurer has spoken to the Sleepless Agency, and the Grand Diplomat has contacted the Twilight Talents. That would be just 65% chance. Of course we are going with Bartholomew. It's so good. We can rank up Magister more. I think we should go with Magister. Continue with that. Let's go. Arcane reached rank 9. And that project is complete. What's happening? Hunt the hunters. Abados Justicias again. Matrix. Again. This again. 5%? That's so pitiful. I think we are going to put Octavia to deal with this. Power of blood opportunity. This again. And Octavia wants to speak with us, so strengthen the storyteller's skills as a magister. But the storyteller isn't the magister. So let's see. Throne room. It's been a while since I came to you like this, Lakium. You must be wondering if I'm here to talk about troubles again, eh? Well, believe it or not, this time I just wanted to tell you about all the successes we have been enjoying recently. We refused to place new restrictions on the use of magic, and, as expected, the people made peace with the decision. Recently, our mages have even started enjoying a bit more understanding and tolerance. We've come a long way over the years. Our kingdom now employs magic of the highest order and does so confidently and responsibly. Unlike many other states, we've done everything in our power to constantly maintain control over the situation and ensure that the development of magic serves the people and not the other way around. And the time has now come to enjoy the fruits of our labor. There are 3 projects I can suggest. First off, my personal favorite. We could exchange our arcane knowledge with our neighbors. Second, we could use the experience and know-how of our magic schools to help educate our priests more quickly and thoroughly. Lastly, We could start producing magical weapons and armor for our army. So, what do you think we should focus on? I wish to improve the education and training of our priests. Perfect. That's exactly what we'll do.
I move unseen.
Education is important, even if it's priestly. But this world has gods, and they are like, you don't have to blindly believe in them. They actually affect things. Irlen bows. Greetings, your highness. Allow me to alleviate your daily concerns with a humble gift from your admirer. I am certain that you or one of your friends will find this trinket useful. It's come a long way to get to your hands. Wand of Dictum. There is something else. My partner finally managed to send the article I promised. Now I just need to arrange its delivery. If you want your trophy, please do not disturb my work. Allow me to do my job and you'll have it very soon. Lovely. Thanks, I'll be expecting your future creations. Irene breaks into a smile. I won't keep you waiting. Okay. What's this status? Arcane. Well, it's 9 now. What we should improve most are divine, ability, culture, and espionage. It seems. Projects. Oh my. I got stuck. Okay. My face was found again. I don't know why it's so difficult to find my face sometimes. For that face detection. Maybe it's because I'm wearing glasses. Always. Let's go with the high priest stuff, I think. Well, let's take these opportunities since we can do that. Revungar is going to do the best with that. However, but gift of sorcery. My people are so busy. Except here. Wait, what was this? Bartholomew is not diplomat. I wanted to support high priests this time. Let's go. Failure. The mage failed to seal the breaches and the flow of Fae in this land continues. This territory seems to be tied to the First World with a special bond, and the mage insists that Fae from the First World must be working against him to keep the breaches open. But this is a triumph. A party of heroes assembled by the advisor made quick work of the monsters, and the local druids took the crow into their care. The mighty magics left behind by the barren wood have transformed the forest, turning it into a place of power. Interesting. And we have events. This, as expected. Also, Streams of power. Some local spellcasters have discovered an amazing and very valuable location, an intersection of ley lines. In this place, magic powers are especially strong. The mages wish to build a workshop for enchanting talismans here. Sounds nice. Do it. And the rat of the forest. Woodcutters have enroached on a sacred grove, stalking the rat of some treants who reside there. The enraged giants are now attacking anyone who enters the forest. Someone must make peace with the keepers of the grove and find another way to deal with them. Go, Valerie. And let's see what Sana has to say. Our evil high priestess. We've captured some dangerous rebels. They are agitators from Tibet claiming to be atheists, or simply put, godless people. They may be fools, but they are dangerous nevertheless. Our divine patrons might turn away from the kingdom, depriving us of their protection, and all because of these fools. They must be banished, or even better, publicly executed, to show the gods that we haven't let them poison our minds. Tell me about this Tibet. It's a bad place. The local priests of the good gods began to quarrel and almost ruined the country. General Voran seized power and became a strong leader. Lamashtu could have granted her blessing to him, but Voran attempted to become even more. I think he considers himself almost a deity. He killed or expelled all the priests to eliminate competition and turned the temples into headquarters for his knights. They are soldiers, judges, and executioners all at the same time. No, there is order in Tibet, strict order. There's only one punishment for breaking the law: death. Speaking against Voran or worshipping the gods are chief among crimes. Everyone is watched so closely that no one can hide. I don't have any brothers or sisters there. That country is destined to perish, either by the will of the gods or by simple act of its neighbors who have broken off all ties with Tibet. What are my choices? Well, I'm not going to execute people just because they are atheists. Divine -6. Relations -1. Arcane -1. Loyalty. But this would improve stability. Wait, that's -5, -7, +7. This would be... This would make the most changes, I think. This second most and this least. Do I want to let them speak out? That could have bad consequences. Well, I guess I will be supporting kind of freedom of speech in my country, so maybe I will have to take this. Sorry, Tsana, but let them speak out, without fear for their lives or their freedom. Leave them be. Tsana wags her finger. Never disrespect gods, Lakium. Never give shelter to those who defy the power of the gods. The divine wrath can be overwhelming. Yeah, but if the gods are sensible enough, I don't know.
Move unseen.
They are just people. So all events are taken care of. Who shall we rank up? Warden or Grand Diplomat? Is this for Warden? General. It's General. Culture Curator. Grand Diplomat does. What does Grand Diplomat do? Relations? Well, that was Regent? Or was it Grand Diplomat? I don't know. Let's save and pick one. This would be... Okay, I think the Warden stuff would be more important. Oh, it's Kesten. I almost forgot about him. Again. He's so forgettable. Success. The curator has persuaded the Hematomancer to work with the capital's alchemists. Nice. Failure. The advisor failed to use threats about the Justiciar's raids to intimidate and subdue the local criminals, but the assassins took the warning and escaped the raid, so all of the Justiciar's efforts were for naught. Okay, that's okay. Powerful magic was used to dispel the Fae's enchantments. The people returned to normal and graciously thanked the Queen for their rescue. Great. Triumph. Well, this was the 100% chance. The Sleepless Agency asked for a sizable fee, but the treasurer negotiated an agreement. The skilled mages conducted their investigation and tracked down every foreign agent among the minister's servants. Lovely. What events do we now have? Census again. And what is this? Opportunity. Chairman of the Outlaw... This again? But we already were declared. The position of chairman has just opened up on the Outlaw Council. A 1-year term. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be open. I'm on the council. Damn it. And why is it so difficult for them to do that anyway? And again, population census. Do I want to do this again? Let's have Bartholomew do it. Let's see what Kesten has to say. I like tea. The capital is in danger, Your Highness. A night patrol in the outskirts caught a Kelid barbarian trying to poison a well. He was fatally wounded during the arrest. But before he breathed his last, he threatened that their shamans were going to poison all our food and water, and even the air we breathe. We don't know what shamans he spoke of, or when they might strike. We don't even know if we can trust the words of the dying barbarian. We're in a rough spot, but I brought a couple of allies who could help. Kesten nods in the direction of his companions. The big one is Roham Orand, a Justiciar of Abadar and captain of the Golden Shields. She guarantees that if her people go on patrol with our guards, they'll pounce on the troublemakers as soon as they enter the city. And, that's Wigmund Smeglidden. Smeglidden? He says he'll install a magical surveillance and prevention system that will allow us to locate and neutralize those barbarians before they can even get close to the city walls. And what's your advice? The strength of our guards does not lie in its ability to track down potential criminals and catch them ahead of time. But our guard can capably cast a net over the whole city and maintain constant control over multiple remote locations. And if the golden shields can help us make the net even stronger and guard all entrances and exits from the city even more thoroughly. So Kesten wants the golden shield. Let us hear what Wigmund has to say about his magical surveillance system. The aged gnome bows long and deep, as the many bracelets on his wrist chime softly. The expensive cloth and elegant cut of his robe would be the envy of any metropolitan dandy, though few would dare leave the house draped in such bold colors.
Wigmund Smeglidutton, the finest magical surveillance system specialist from Druma to Brevoy, at your service.
What exactly is it that you do?
My enterprise offers a full range of services in security assurance. If you install one of my magical surveillance complexes, you will always know who enters or leaves the contractually determined zone of control, as well as when they enter and leave, and even, for a price, why. In Druma, my systems were in high demand from both law enforcement, who needed to keep the town hall and prison under constant surveillance, and countless private clients. I've experienced working with banks, jewelry stores, art galleries.
How does your surveillance system work?
Your Highness's interest flatters me, but I'm afraid that I would be ruining myself if I were to surrender the details. It's a trade secret, you see. I can only say that it is my own design, which has allowed me to radically increase this zone of control compared to my competitors' products. While many of the usual charms can capably detect a breach and send out the alarm within one or two buildings, my system is capable of covering several districts and a whole city if necessary.
Tell me about the lands that you hail from.
Your Highness wishes to learn of Druma? The gnome smirks. This land most striking, for its people worship not the gods, but trade and prosperity. Nearly all the people of Druma follow the prophecies of Callistrate, a philosophy that preaches severe abstinence and professes that the acquisition of wealth is the purpose of life. They respect the law and order, but never choose sides in the universal battle between good and evil. They follow a strict diet and refuse themselves basic comforts, even though they could afford to drown themselves in luxuries. They maintain ritual purity, only draping themselves in white colors and wearing elbow-length gloves to avoid any physical contact with infidels. It is considered a virtue to never give to charity, and those who acquire wealth despite their superiors' efforts are rewarded.
Yet you come here wearing many colors. So why did you leave Truma?
Life in Druma is most remarkable, but it grows dull quite quickly. The constant struggle for power and gold is wearisome. I felt a lack of spontaneity, of unpredictability, of strong feelings and grand gestures. In other words, all those things that are so abundant in your lands.
For a second, the gnome loses himself as he gazes dreamily into the distance. Well, he's a gnome. He has lived a long life, so he has had to seek out a lot of interesting things during his life. Enough, that is all I need to know. Wigmund bows deeply and the hall is once more filled with soft clinking. I wish to speak with Droham, the leader of the Justiciars. The woman before you holds herself erect, and there is confidence in her stance. Her polished armor shines even in the dimly lit throne room. Greetings, Your Highness. I represent the Golden Shield, a society of Abada's faithful, which offers law enforcement services to anyone that may require them. So tell me about your society. We are more than mere mercenaries. We are a brotherhood of warriors devoted to upholding the law and fighting the ruinous powers of chaos. Each of us has sworn a solemn oath to follow the ideas of Abadar and stay true to the best interests of society. These are more than words. By the powers bestowed upon me by our divine benefactor, they have become a sacred pact, guided by the higher spheres. Should one of us breach these contractual obligations to an employer or commit any deed that breaks the law, in letter or in spirit, then the heavens themselves will smite him down. He will be cursed, and all the members of his society will immediately sense it, wherever they may be and whatever they may be doing. Our oath demands that we track down their former comrade and bring him to justice. How strict. So, how did you become a justiciar of Abada? I grew up in Multoon. My town entered a contract with the local temple of Abadar. The taxes on the priest's extensive property were waived, and in exchange, they raised the city's orphans. I happen to be one such child. My advisor referred to you as the Golden Shields, yet you say Golden Shield. Which one is it? The captain smiles at you. It's Shield. But it's a mistake so common that we have long stopped correcting anyone. We even had to purchase the Golden Shields, which supposedly gave us our name. Without them, some of our clients refused to believe that we were who we claimed to be. In truth, our name was chosen for a different reason. Gold is the color of our patron Abada, the god of laws, cities, and prosperity. And the shield symbolizes our purpose to protect civilization and order from chaos and anarchy. Well, that will be all. Thank you, Roham. I think the magical surveillance sounds really cool, but I think it would be good for us to have more Abadas people for our cities, working for us, keeping order. We are lawful after all. So the barbarians are coming for us anyway, so let our guard benefit from the extra numbers. Let the Golden Shields take up their duties immediately. As you wish, Your Highness. I'll make sure Roham and her team are briefed. The captain's face lights up with a barely visible smile. Thank you, Your Highness. We will justify your trust in us. Wigmore lowers his heavy gaze in a farewell bow. Even his bracelets seem to clink more sadly. Oh. Oh. Poor Wigmald. Smeggly-dudden.
I move unseen.
I wish I could have taken them both.
How may I serve you, Your Highness?
You may not serve me. You already serve me. Chairman of the Outlaw Council. Should we do this? Let's do it. Scouting. Did any of them loyalty, counselor, economy, community, regent, warden, minister, or general for this? And this one reduces the chance of random encounter in claimed regions. That's nice. Only Kesten can do it. So let's put Kesten there. And who are we going to rank up? Well, we can rank up somebody. Let's have Ekon is the minister. Let's have Regonga scout the diagonal marches. Rank up. Then we should choose who to rank up. It can't be the warden. We have the high priestess too. What were our stats now? I think minister if we can. So, time to save again. You live once more. Did you have difficult battles? Oh, you did that. Have you tested your VR yet? The minister. What's wrong? What happened? Triumph. The Druids have agreed to allow the woodsmen to do their jobs so long as they plant as many trees as they chop. Lost the power adapter for my valve index. Oh. New one that is arriving today. Okay, so no problem there. That's great. I have been thinking of going to a store that would sell headphones to try out some headphone models that I don't know how they would feel on my head. My head is not of the biggest sort, and my current headphones, I've been told, because I got this as a gift, but I've been told that the one who gave them to me as a gift checked that, oh, these headphones have been said to be too small, so those must be perfect for Solaki. And they have been, they have been perfect for me. Except that these cables. I only have one working cable left. And I haven't found replacements for them because they are not standard cables. No difficult battles. Okay. The workshop was quickly built and work began. It has significantly promoted magical skills in these lands. In addition, priests have discovered that their prayers here become more powerful and reach their gods more easily. They've established several sanctuaries nearby. Nice. Contract mercenary army. One of the powerful mages from this area is preparing to sealing a pact with one of the four horsemen. Ah, this again. I feel like playing the harder difficulties while I'm still getting used to my new desk setup. Okay. You're also having tea. What kind of tea? Green tea, black tea, flavored tea, tea with milk, tea with sugar, tea with honey. So many options. Like always, I'm having, or well, like I often have, I have matcha latte. So it's matcha powder and milk powder. Yellow Monster Rehab. It's an Arnold Palmer. Tea plus lemonade. Tea plus lemonade? That sounds weird. So is it like a cold beverage? Ah, I see. So energy drink that has tea in it. I don't think I have encountered that kind of thing around here. So then iced tea and lemonade. Okay. We don't have that. What's this? The mercenary army. One of the neighboring rulers is in a difficult situation. He faces war, but he has no means to wage it. He asks that you provide him with soldiers for his mercenary army. Of course, the pay he offers is generous, but are our soldiers' lives worth only gold? Is it worth the risk to make our country more vulnerable by sending our soldiers to fight for someone else? I think it's worth it. And let's have Octavia deal with this. How is our culture? Okay. Did we have everything in order? Yes. So save and there we go again. Let's go with the curator this time. Celebrity. What's this? A legendary scholar from Absalom is traveling the River Kingdoms giving a series of lectures about the circulation of souls in the universe. The famous half-elf should be invited to the capital. Such a visit would greatly benefit the subjects of the kingdom. I guess so. Let's do it. This requires Kesten. What is Kesten doing? He's there still for 6 more days. Okay, I think that can be done. Let's see. Let's see what this storyteller has to say.
Good news, Your Highness! The composer Lazio Messus has finished work on his opera. Now all he lacks is a venue suitable for a premiere of such consequence.
Do we have to build an opera house?
I believe we should help him this time. Not in everything, of course. Why, if we allow him to set up his stage on the main square, we would allow his opera to gather the audience it deserves, without influencing its substance in any way. However, I would advise against funding the production. Your Highness, theatrics only distract the viewer from the true meaning of what is happening on stage.
Yes, I am aware I'm tilted to the right. I'm not actually tilted to the right, it's just my model. I could change my tilting if needed. I could stream like this too. Or this. But I'm leaning. I have to lean because otherwise you wouldn't see my little owl tit at my elbow. Handstand redeem. Yeah, that could be. Let's see what I can do. I need to write this down. Ideas are always welcome. I'm glad you are. But also some terribly good ideas, right? At least some of them seem to be, to my opinion. Alright, I'm going to put money in this opera composer. Lazio may build the stage upon the main square, and his production shall be funded as well.
It is not the decision I would make, but it is not up to me.
I move unseen.
Oh, does he have anything new? Just some basic gifts.
With such weapons you can go on raids and protect your lands.
Ah. Yes, of course.
There's something else. I have all I need to start reforging Earthbreaker. You'd better not give me any big orders for a while, so I can concentrate on the hammer, and make sure you don't forget my payment.
Yeah. Thank you, keep at it, Varask.
Well, I'll get to work on Earthbreaker then.
Excellent. which one is this? Cheryl. Greetings, Your Highness. Here, I brought you something. The tailor presents you with a magnificent robe. A tire of arcane annihilation is my masterpiece. Now that I know that rascal is in prison, I'm at peace once more, and my mind isn't troubled by worry. I'm sure my further creations will improve, but this robe, oh, there will be no other like this. Sounds good. Thank you. I hope to see more proof of your master in the future. The half-elf blushes and bows hurriedly. Nice. I got new clothes. How far is the 75 days? It's still pretty far. Yeah, we can improve High Priestess. Mail you some soup. Yeah, I'll just take an envelope and put the soup in there, and yeah, I'll do that, definitely. Anything for you, especially mailed soup. Maybe it's easier for you to just make it yourself. Faster too. I had some tomato soup yesterday. It was one of those bagged soups. I would deny you. What else can I do? You need to learn to make your own soups. Sour minestrone. Sorry, it wouldn't be that kind of soup. I think I would send you rössypottu. But I don't have that. I only have tomato soup. Is that your wish? Exploration complete. Triumph. The advisor's agent successfully entered into negotiations. Through a series of well-placed bribes and ingenious political maneuvers, the position of chairman of the Outlaw Council went easily to the Queen. Again. Ruma's advisors and bureaucrats did an excellent job. Not only did the census identify tax evaders and other dodgers, but it led to the capture of more dangerous criminals as well as the foreign spies hiding from the authorities. A business mail post. But I don't like beetroot, so I can't make soups that have that. I don't have any beetroot. The advisor's advice managed to convince the mage that he had been deceived and that the path he had chosen would inevitably lead to his destruction. At the last possible moment, the mage turned away from the horseman and bowed before the gods of light. Grateful that he had been saved from taking such an impudent step, the mage granted the queen a powerful spell to aid her in battle. I wonder what kind of spell was that. Such completed projects. Oh, this should be done. But what else is there? Not much. Wait, is everybody really taken by things? Yes, they are. Damn. Priest seeks your attention. Let's see. What is Tana up to today?
You've surprised me, Lakium. I always thought that not a single god, not even Lamashtu, ever cared about what was happening here, or who might rule the stolen lands. This place was quiet and mournful. But you fill the temples with followers, and the gods have turned their eyes upon you. I imagine they have big plans for you. You were right not to stamp out the smaller cults hiding here. Whispers spread that minor religions are safe in your domain, and cults scurry to hide themselves under your skirts. Some possess curious knowledge of ancient magics. Older priests are willing to share it with you.
Nice.
Speaking of Avatar, who you invited to your land so carelessly, I cannot say that his followers are entirely useless. They spread the idea that obeying your laws is good, and that submission is virtuous. But I still dislike these narrow-minded penny pinchers, and so does my mistress.
I
That's
move
fair.
unseen.
Guests from Thornkeep. Ah, we can do this now. Deal with it. You do that. Make some very delicious soup. Soups are good. I like soups. Jod as High Priest. I can support them. Arcane and Divine are, yeah, so relations, stability, culture, espionage. Save time. Yeah, I understand. You are doing it just because you want it. Sorry for telling you to do that. I'm so sorry. I tried not to do it again. I know how it can ruin willingness to do things. Ugh. Please don't call me mom. That's disgusting. Failure. The lector wasn't interested in visiting the capital and soon left the country. Storyteller, why? Only our finest and most experienced warriors went into battle. They fought like lions and earned much glory. The campaign was quick and victorious, and quite profitable. Nice. Wait, why didn't I deal with that before? Damn. Anyway. Oh, there's... many events here. Deadman's Gold. One of the minor neighboring barons is on his deathbed. He despises all of his rightful heirs, so he's decided to conduct a ritual that will turn him into an immortal undead. However, the Baron is afraid that his neighbors might use this as a pretext to seize his lands. If someone were to provide him protection, he would surely reward them generously. That sounds nice. I will support liches. Liches. Fatrix. This again. Why? And this again. Why? Contagious madness, what is this? A gang of dark fae from Uringen arrived at the capital. They are poisoning sleeping townsfolk with midnight milk. A dangerous substance that grants amazing dreams but shatters one's sanity. And indeed, the citizens are going insane. Add stretch time. Stretch! You'll have to deal with that. So now, what does Lindsay want? I'd like to congratulate you, Lakium. For the first time, the Stolen Lands have emerged onto the international scene as a strong country worthy of respect. It has far exceeded its history as a wild wasteland. I can hardly believe our diplomacy has achieved such positive effects. I'm thinking of establishing a string of grand embassies all across Avistan. So you managed to build a truly open country. Many foreigners reside in your domain, while your own subjects have no fear of traveling abroad. We are beset by those striving to become citizens, and many are willing to serve in our military to earn the privilege. Others seek to hide from the persecution, slavery, or disdain that they face at home. We can officially invite them to come here and live under your protection. But here's a better idea I've been polishing. Why don't we establish publishing houses abroad? They could print regular reports for your subjects, so they can keep up with domestic affairs. Why can't I do all of these? Lindsay wants his publishing houses abroad. Community loyalty, community military, loyalty culture. Well, let's go with Lindsay's thing. Open publishing houses to print newspapers for our subjects abroad. Wonderful! The world will hear all about us as soon as the presses start their first run.
I move unseen.
Yes. Where this is a problem and that is a problem. So these problems need to be dealt with. Deal with it. And is Regongar better at this? Yep. Do it. We could also try this. Oh yes, I want to try this. Lindsay, do it. Training. There's Bartholomew and Sana. Curator to Grand Diplomat. He's not the diplomat. But Sana is High Priestess. Yakun. Help. Who can we rank up? Curator. Sculpture. Okay. That also makes sense, I think. Yeah. It does. Mm. Another save, another dice roll. Let's get us some more culture. Success. Training. Storyteller as curator. That's nice. And we got new events. Power of Blood. The Hematomancer again. Doppelganger on the throne. Why are they again thinking this? Deal with it, Valerie. Heroes remains. Those dwarves again. So, what does this storyteller think of our kingdom now? I think he's going to congratulate me for the opera.
Maestro Messus' opera has finally been staged, Your Highness. The premiere was a success. Both the audience and the critics were quite satisfied. Some noted that the production might have been a bit more grandiose, but I do not think the work would have benefited from that. I would say that the young composer has a long and illustrious career ahead of him.
You have soup. Congratulations. What kind of soup?
Your Highness, there's something else I wish to mention. Every day I receive new supplicants, painters, poets and sculptors. And no matter how hard I labor, the next day there's only more, but I suppose it's a good sign. It means that the seeds we've planted here have come to bear fruit. Once, only bandits and peasants lived here, but now a beautiful city has sprung up, full of energy and the sound of music. I have not always agreed with the decisions you make, but I am happy that I was able to take part in the rebirth of the Stolen Lands.
Chicken noodle. That's very basic.
I move unseen.
It wouldn't have been spicy without. I think most of the noodle packages we get around here they already have some spicy stuff in them. Rank up. Oh, everybody is so busy that can I rank up my warden or minister? No. Kesten is busy. And Kesten is busy and he's busy. 6 more days for him and 13 more days for him. So the options are making curator like 10th level. How many days do we have before the damned curse? I would like to reach 10 with every stat, but I don't think I can. Is campus soup cup? I don't know how that is different. We don't have those either. "54 days. When it's 30 days, then I think we have to become active. That's like 3 more 7-day periods. I can't do this. But I would like to have everybody at there. So maybe we should do something active instead of waiting. Maybe. Or we could get curator to level, culture to level 10. I really don't know which one is more beneficial. How troublesome. Well, I'll just get the curator to level 10. And we'll see if that was a good option. Success! Powerful magic was used to dispel the Fey enchantments. The people returned to normal and graciously thanked the Queen. Again. Triumph! The guard closed the border and, with help from local militia, caught every last one of the bandits. After learning that the roads were safe again, the merchants returned with their caravans. Success! The advisor informed the witch of her troublesome prisoner's plans just in time. The liberation of the young baron was foiled, and the baroness thanked the queen by entering an alliance with her and signing a number of rather lucrative treaties. Triumph! Priests hunted down the Dark Fae. It was spectacular. They used spell to drive the ruffians from their holes and chased them down the streets. The subjects are impressed with this extortion of divine power. Failure. The advisor's attempt to trick and overthrow the evil baron fell through. Well, it's fine. I didn't want to overthrow the evil baron. Lindsay did wrongly anyway, so it's fine. Power of blood. Minister demands your attention. We interrogated the traitors we discovered in our ranks. They were hired by someone in Dakemark. The enemy is dangerous and covers his tracks well. But I'll find him. We don't know which of the Dagamark elders is our enemy, but they do, and they will willingly betray their own, if they can profit doing so. Dagamar's influence stretches far and wide, and its representatives can be found across the kingdom. We can strike them at any time. If we apply enough pressure, the elders of Dagamark will be forced to reveal our enemy's name, if only to stem the loss of blood. Though, in truth, it is not blood but gold that flows in their veins. Ripping open their purses would be even more effective than ripping open their bellies. Without an evil baron, who will manage the evil in your lands? Indeed. I need my evil lich baron. It's good that Lindsay failed. I shouldn't have told her to deal with that. But I had no idea she would try to overthrow the baron. That needs help. Ekun is probably right. We are going to hit them right in their fat purses. Ekun nods happily. There is no honor among such as these. We take away their meat, and they'll turn on each other like jackals.
I move unseen.
Oh, it's Boken again. There you go, a little something from old Boken. Yeah, thanks. Bye, Boken. Only bad thing about this soup cup is if it's one of them that had solid bits, they always settle at the bottom of the cup. That's suspicious. I don't think our, well, the powdery soup things that I sometimes like to drink or eat, whatever, that sometimes have some kind of solid things. I think the solid parts will flow because they tend to be like breadcrumbs or chicken, dried chicken. Gotta get the lid off to eat solids. Financial. We have community, loyalty, economy, and culture at the highest level. And espionage is the worst. Can we have more than 2 cities? Why do we have only 2 cities? What's the other here? Scouting Glenebon. We should do that. Training grounds. Economy rank up. Minister. But minister is busy. So who should we still rank up? There's military. So general and stability. So is it warden? Yeah, warden. Espionage minister. Well, General is there. So who could scout? Question is the Warden. How long this scouting takes? It takes 15 days. Maybe. But I need to take a little break to make some more tea. I still have water, but not tea. Yeah, I'll be right back. And back. 15. I have one of those electric water kettles or whatever they are called. that are just used for boiling some water for tea and whatever you boil water for. And before that one, I had another one like that, but it wasn't as fancy as the one I have at the moment. It has, well, it's not super fancy, but it has the buttons and a little LED screen that shows how hot the water is, and you can set the temperature you want. I got it from my work actually. When we moved offices to an office that did not allow your own supplies like that. So I just took it. It has once broken. It just went like it let out an exploding sound, and it was the cord. And it had to be fixed so that it worked. But it's still working after fixing that. Recongar is doing the military. Heston is doing the stability. Which one shall scout Glenebon? Heston. Heston goes. Let's have military. So, events. Motomancer, Octavia or Storyteller? Storyteller has the better chance. Do it. Heroes remains. 70%, 70%. You can do it. Right. So we want to rank up the general. Yeah. Tough times are coming closer and closer. Success. It's level 9. The regent arranged a meeting between the ruler and her people. They are finally convinced that the true queen sits upon the throne. Thoughts of rebellion quickly faded, and the drunkards who began the stupid rumor were arrested and punished. Finally! We have events. Revolution? What's this? A great augury. The orcs of Belgzen are holding a great augury to decide where their armies should go next. If their gods sent them east, it could mean a lot of trouble for the kingdom. The results of their divination might need to be subtly adjusted, lest we become the object of an orc invasion. That doesn't sound good. Revolution? Confusion and unrest reign over the city. In taverns, hotheads speak of revolution, the abolition of the monarchy and the establishment of a republic. Pamphlets calling for rebellion have already appeared in the streets. Most likely, one of our neighboring states is behind this, hoping to seize these lands for themselves. Right now, however, it's more important to rein in our subjects before the unrest leads to open revolt. Let's see the general. Journal. Who is this? Is it the sorceress? Rakonga grins, pride glowing in his eyes.
You know, I've been thinking about which of our neighbors would be capable of destroying us if they wanted to. And it turns out that none of them can. As far as military power is concerned, we'll surely defeat anyone stupid enough to cross us. I didn't understand you right away. You have ambition, and you can rule. It wasn't a bad decision to come work for you. By the way, I'm not the only one who appreciates the decisions you've made. There are so many mages in our army that one of the orders of Nethys decided to move their coven to your kingdom. That's worked damn well for us. Do you have any idea what kinds of deadly spells they can teach us? They probably have a spell that summons a swarm of carnivorous bees that fly into their victim's mouth and eats him from the inside out, and a spell that makes your heart explode. That's great news. Thank you. Well, that's all for now. There's someone else who wants to talk to you, Lakim. You can do that without me, right?
I move
Sure.
unseen.
Who is this? Oh, it's the sorceress. I don't remember what kind of voice she had. Raquilata nods curtly. Your Highness, last night's military exercises were successful. Instructors from the Vance Brigade, acting as opposing force, was successfully repelled by your mages. The training of your first class is completed. The brigade is now accepting students for the second class. Since everything has worked out so well, I have an offer for you. The Vance Brigade would like to settle down. Most of us desire a home and a family more than war and endless military campaigning. And we have grown to like your kingdom. If you allow us to settle down here, it would surely be for your own good as well. We've seen so many different magical weapons over the years. Dwarven axes, elven bows, wonders from Katapesh beyond description. We've studied them all, and our masters can easily reproduce these masterpieces. With your support, we could set up a guild where we'll enchant the best weapons in Avinstan. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, have you finished the Earthbreaker?
Greetings. Yours is a strong army, Queen, and it seems you know how to keep an eye on those sneaky enemy scouts swarming around. But a little extra help wouldn't hurt, right? Here, take this. It's my gift. It's a good one.
Well, thank you. That's no Earthbreaker, but thanks. Should we do some building now? Economy. Wooden or Magister. What kind of rank ups do we have? It's already level 9. Warden would be good. Minister would be good. Magister, Minister. I think we are going to support Minister who is Ekun. Ekun next. How many days do we have for the curse? 40 days. It's getting very close. Very close. Either one of them is fine. Do it. Great Augury. Okay, it's Octavia who's the only one who could do it properly. History will be finished. And that one. After the rank up. Let's save here and then we are going to rank up Kesten. Or, I mean Ekun. He's the minister, not Kesten. Kesten was warden. And I think he was busy. Already. Success. Triumph. The hematomancer finished studying the samples she gathered and presented her findings at a forum organized by the curator. Scholars from all the neighboring lands have gathered to listen to her speak. Success. Parasma's priests were able to summon the spirit of the dead dwarf. The spirit was not pleased, but helped them locate his remains on the edge of a giant swamp, stripped clean of all his possessions. The crowd stopped in its tracks when they came face to face with the guards. The commoners offered no resistance as the guards pulled the instigators from their ranks and threw them behind bars. Thankfully, loss of life was avoided. The revolt has ended, and the rebellion's leaders are already naming those who were truly behind the unrest. Nice. And that was finished. We have events. The price of a soul. A dangerous devil has appeared in these lands. He makes deals with mortals, buying their souls and turning them into dangerous wretches, without principles of honor. This otherworldly trader must be tracked down. It's time to put an end to his misdeeds. I guess so. Pureblades. Numerian pureblades, renowned slayers of aberrations, are looking for a large area to stage a massive hunt and train their recruits. If they were to conduct this operation in the Stolen Lands, they would rid the local forests of all monsters. All monsters? That's impressive. The Steel Falcons, endurance seekers of justice and patrons of the people, have proclaimed that the peasants of the kingdom are oppressed. Pretending justification, they have invaded stolen lands and are luring common people to Andorra, urging them to throw off their chains of oppression and resist the legitimate enforcement of law. Not great. But I guess Valerie can deal with that well. One day and he's free. Espionage. We can't get the minister stat higher than that. I guess we'll need more stability maybe. Or who knows. Kesten is the warden. Kesten is going to be free tomorrow. And was there anything happening in the throne room? It's Mim. Your Highness, please accept this humble gift as a token of my deep affection, respect, and whatever else the rules tell me I'm supposed to say. Thank you. I also wanted to tell you that I'm finally ready to start working on my masterpiece. My wishes have been granted. Now I know what I must set myself at creation, and I hope I will be able to thank you for your help. Unless you require me to make something else first. Okay. I can't wait. That means I can create my brilliant design. I can't wait to see your delight when it's ready. I think she said that the last time she visited. "33 days. It's really close. We have like a month at most. Before that, and then we have to go inside the portal. I think we should check our interesting things. Silent Whisperer. Oldest, newest. Black Raven Staff. Waves of Fatigue. I think I'll keep the Necromancer stuff. Cast Summon Monster spell twice per day. Glitter Dust spell. Eye of Tornado. Heavy Crossbow. That's a nice crossbow. Maybe he needs it. Tempest, Great Axe. Great Axe, Tonchi, Great Axe. Great Club. Two-handed. Can only be used by evil characters, so it's like perfect for Regongar. I'd give it to Regongar. What other things do we have? Twin crystals, two-bladed sword. This is ambrosial attire of arcane annihilation. This robe grants its wearer +4 bonus to attack rolls with ray attacks. +1 damage per dice to fire, acid, force, cold, electricity spells, and a +4 bonus to spell penetration. It's a nice robe. I guess it would fit maybe Octavia the best. Boogeyman's robe. Yeah, it's a fancy robe. What else do we have? Mark of the Guardian. It's full plate armor. Negative energy resistance, fire resistance, acid resistance, cold resistance, electricity. It also grants the wearer the ability to cast Searing Light. That sounds like a good armor. Or take it. What's this? Weaver's Chainmail. Acid resistance, resistance bonus to reflex saving throws, ability to cast web spell. Oh. A nice tower shield. You are going to have that. Definitely. Flame guard. So? Oh, isn't that cozy? Isn't it nice to be that cozy? Full. Wait. Rope of Ice, what was this again? Perception, uncanny dodge. Hmm. What kind of special items did I have? Source of invisibility. Ability to cast poison spell 3 times per day as a 7th level cleric. If the wearer has the invisible thief ability, the ring allows them to use it for 5 additional rounds per day. I guess it's for Octavia? What is this? What a weird looking ring. This ring grants its wearer plus 8 enchantment bonus to dexterity and the ability to cast cleanse spell 3 times per day. That's nice dexterity bonus. Life well. Plus 6 enchantment bonus to constitution and the ability to cast cure serious wounds. And another dragonfly ring. Sharp Eye. This circlet grants its wearer a plus 6 competence bonus to perception checks and ranged attack rolls. Is this... It's a circlet kind of thing. Wait, why is Octavia's... It's just plus 2, that's... Why not something like this rather? That's much better. But I need to have the best equipment. Because I need to be the best. Alluring Charisma. I don't think I need that because I have mental perfection. Honor of Death. Ability to cast Breath of Life spell. I have Ring of Protection and Lesser Ring of Ultimate Protection. Deflection bonus to AC. I could switch that Ring of Protection off because they don't stack. Would this be useful? I don't think I need extra dexterity really. Fortunate Fencer. Melee weapons. Divine Support. It's a belt. Deflection bonus to AC, negative energies resistance, and the ability to cast banishment. Noxious Whale. Acid Fog. I don't know, my cloak is much better. Inner Demon. Barbarian. What does our barbarian have? She already has inner demon. Agile fists. Belt of physical flow. Charm of deep waters. Constitution and deflection. Alluring charisma, no. What's this? Natural armor +2 versus +5. +5 is so much better. Only for good characters. Ring of Chaos. Only chaotic can wear it. What does Harim have? Harim should wear that. He's chaotic. Where was it? Ring of Chaos. There. What is Golden Vision? Illusion spells. Which of my characters could use illusion spells? I don't remember. Binding of the Prince. Oh, this is a throwable amulet. That's a bit weird. Paladin's Locket. Well, 0 level arcane spell cast by the wearer become empowered, extended reach, and max. That's pretty cool. Kind of want to give it to Octavia. But she already has Delafier in her chest, and it's kind of her thing. How about Regongar? Or, who else has those spells? Well, he has those spells. They are not so good. What about her? Lindsay. Lindsay can wear a charlatan's locket. Metal ribbon. Wisdom and charisma. Who needs wisdom and charisma? Does she need that? Yeah. This should be better than that headband for her. Burning amulet. Burning or burning hands, controlled fireball, fire snake, fireball. How about this? But he only casts fireballs. Just of slash. Does knock knock have? Does knock knock need Shash of Slash? What's lightning belt? Lightning bolt by Subday. Dexterity and charisma. That kind of sounds like Regongar, but physical form. I guess physical form might be better because of the constitution, but maybe I could give constitution to him from somewhere else. Do we have any constitution boots? I wish we had. I guess not. Magic devices. Reckless courage. Physical form. Improved proficiency. Movement speed. Slow and haste spell cast by the wearer have. It's nice, but Who should I give it to? I don't know. End is so near. Unequipping this log is only possible after casting remove curse spell on the wearer and passing. -4 to constitution. But this would be so good for my character otherwise. Log of the bear. Resistance bonus on all saving throws and a +4 competence. Charisma. Bardic performance. We have a bard. What is she wearing? Golden thread. Charisma. Old person. But there's this hat. But it gives less charisma. Wait, did I have a better charisma band to wear? Charisma and hold person. I don't think I have ever used hold person with Lindsay, so maybe that's better. Physical form, physical flow. Wait. Incredible dexterity. Form, dexterity, constitution. That's good. Ooh, I think this could work. Somebody else needs these. Maybe somebody like Christian. Yeah. I think that's the case because I will probably want to have him in my party when I go out. And there might be Faye. Dexterity and charisma. What does Regongar have? Mighty constitution. Dexterity and constitution would be better than just constitution. Yes. But like if I can choose who I'm going to go with, I guess I would pick Jubilost and Ekun and Christian and Amiri and one more. Either Chetal or Valerie, maybe. Perhaps Chetal, because she can summon skeletons, so that would be my choices. What kind of stuff do I have here? Oil of pain, everything. Fewer of roses, tons arrows. Unholy speed arrows or bolts per day. These arrows deal additional unholy damage. What's this? It's Briar. Metal magic rod. Some rods. And I still have this Stag Lodge wine. I wonder if there would have been some way to use that. Anyway, I think I have checked the character's equipment. I should check the spell books that they have all the spells equipped. Looking okay. No spells for those. She for some reason has this. We'll have to deal with. Oh, there is a missing one. Another fireball, please. Fireballs are a girl's best friend. There was one. What should we give him? Heal? I don't know. Why is there nothing here? What's tsunami? You can have tsunami. Stretch. Stretch. Could have used that wisdom last time you went on a date. How come? What was wrong with going on a date? Did you do something really dumb? Oh my gosh. The bots are back. Oh, midnight. Well, take that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use Harem at all. Anymore. Fireball on a date would have probably impressed your date very splendidly. Better yet, if you could have taught Fireball to your date. I'm sure she would have appreciated that so much more than just seeing Fireball in action. No, deal with that problem. What do we need for this? Lesser restoration or resting? Can we just rest? Should we? Should we just rest? What's going on here? Oh yeah, there was this opportunity. Do it. Then it's just gone and he left immediately, so now I can continue copy the message he sent. Oh yeah. So that just disappeared. You didn't do anything. Interesting. At your date. That's hot. That's really hot. I can't say anything else about that. Oh, so you did that. Okay. It's weird. Moderation is weird. Do we dare do any more of these 7-day things now? But he's going to be free soon. Warden. Hmm. 1 day rest. I think we should rest.
I move unseen.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if there is some kind of logs they keep somewhere. I should see if there are anything like that anywhere. Because the kind of client that just makes things disappear like that is not very useful for moderation. That's not good. No, Christian. That was quick. I thought it would mean more resting. Oh, I had more things here. I'm going to take them and see them. They are here, right? Dark Forest Sphere, Angle Glass, Star Knife, Natural Armor, Lesser Ring of Ultimate Protection. Nope. Not too useful. Wait, that gives bonus attack rolls with melee weapons. I'm going to have to give that to Amiri. Maybe this is better than the rage one. Ekun needs all the arrows he can have. Wait, he doesn't even have those. He doesn't have any gloves or boots. Do we have any extra gloves? Why not? Why are those so rare? Ring of Law. Wisdom. Let's order them by pipe. So maybe it's easier to find the headbands. West Intelligence. No. Wisdom. Charisma. Golden Thread. Not good. That happens. That happens so much, and I don't understand, like, how. I have set up the lighting in this room. Like, it's pretty bright here. It shouldn't. It shouldn't lose the tracking so easily. But maybe it's my glasses. He could have a better one of those. Maybe that is fitting at least. Maybe I should add some tentacles. I have my newest model kind of ready to go already. But maybe I will use it on Thursday. Or maybe I won't. I don't know yet. I was also thinking if I should make some specific model for Mass Effect, but it's kind of boring to make a Shepard. A sorry model. No, I haven't made one. But I also considered if I should make some simple models so that I could swap alien race on the fly. Yeah, like I could make a Hanar, I could make an Asari too, maybe. I could make like all the races, all the alien races I can encounter in Mass Effect games. Well, only the first trilogy. Not those Andromeda aliens. Instant effect of the death ward spell. Agile fists. So many agile fists. Mighty fist. 4 elements. Nah. I should have my party rest. I liked Andromeda too, but since I'm playing the first trilogy, I don't think it would make sense to make those Andromeda specific aliens as my model. Only like what is in the first trilogy. What would be hot? Elcor. Yeah, that's also something I considered. I might make one eventually. But making those models takes time, so I don't know when. Going south. Many of those who inhabit the Stolen Lands are closely familiar with the art of robbery. A few daredevils have decided to bring back the good old days and organize a raid on Kadira. Showing them support will make them share some of the loot. Of the books, of course. Hmm. But I would like to make at least... I think I might start with Salarian Solaki. It would be interesting. Strengthen... You bipeds. No tentacles. That's horrible. But from what I remember, Salarians come from eggs. Isn't that cool? Hmm. Academy of Magic. I want to make this. It's so big. Why do we have such big buildings? And Bard College. Castle. Ugh. Embassy room. Festival. Why doesn't it fit here? Forum. Jail, Kobold, Library, Longhouse, Lump. Mansion. Min? Oh, I wanted to do this too. Koreans are birds. I want this. This is Academy. Strangest, most unusual magical skills are studied here. For each adjacent building that already provides a military and/or arcane bonus, Nethesis Academy increases that bonus by 2. Counts as an Academy of Magic. Where can I put that? Also, university. Why doesn't it fit here? No more goblin quarters. There's enough of those. I have printing house, library, luxury store, forge, brewery, and temple inn. University affects exotic garden. Only be built in a settlement with a library. I want a university. Citad. Bank. I don't know. Do I maybe build these things somewhere else? Like maybe Pitax. I have Pitax. Why is Pitax so small? Shouldn't it be bigger? There is space for something. There's a cathedral. Irovetis Palace. Mint Palace. How does it affect Mint? Mint, 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 mint. Divine when adjacent to a cathedral. There's Nethesis Academy. Do I want to build it in Pitax? Military or arcane? There's Mage's Tower. Jail for... Well, there is Nethesis Academy now. How big is Black Market? It's so small. Community rank increased 1 every 90 days. Black market offers a special project to acquire random item. Housing a thieves guild, so that's why only here. We should put this here somewhere. It's there now. This then. It's a bit frustrating that many of these things come available only like at the end of the game. I think I need this. How far was the curse again? It's in a month. I'm worried. I wanted to do this, but I don't know if I dare. Maybe I'll just save and do it anyway. Ah, failure. That's not good. The Magister's attempt to magically intervene into the auguries did not go as planned. Whatever influence magic may have had, the bones unmistakably pointed east. Bands of marauding orcs have already been sighted on the borders. Ancient curses upon us! Not great. Ghost lights, the full-blooded changelings. Okay. I think we don't really have the time at the moment for these things. Which means we should go on the offensive and active. Did we have anything for the storyteller? It's been a long while. I guess not. I'll leave you to your thoughts or whatever, storyteller. See the main square? Was there somewhere in the kingdom I wanted to go before the end of the game? And I don't know how much of the end of the game we have. Oh, look at that. It's Imogenous. Thank you for taking care of Octavia. You can't even see Octavia, she's invisible. Oh, hello. Octavia gives you a fetching smile. Something you need? How's your mother? She moved to the capital. I rented a small house for her. We see each other every day. She's very kind but so naive. Sometimes when she talks, it seems more like I'm the grey-haired woman, and she's the little girl. I tried introducing her to Reg a while ago, Invited him for tea. Oh, you should have seen it. Mother always had a stroke listening to him. Octavia giggles. Oh well, it's a bit late to make a lady of me anyway. I'm glad you are alright. Well, I can't say everything's peachy. She tries not to show it, but I can tell. There's a lot she doesn't like about me. The way I talk, the work I do, who I sleep with. Sometimes there are awkward pauses in our conversations, and we both understand that some things are best left unsaid. But still, I'm glad we are together again. That's great.
Unseen.
Okay, nothing with dragon. Should I live here, in this house? I don't know, but there's nobody there. Hello, to be lost? Are you lost? No. Chucky. Blanket burrito yourself. That sounds really cozy. Show me where's. Does Saki have anything for me? I guess not really. I should sell most of my things. Bone necklace, burning amulet. Giant strength, physical might. Mighty constitution. Not so great. Rings of protection. That will bring us plenty of money. This is tough. I have so many things, but I don't want to go through all of this stuff. There's too much of it. Did Hasuf have anything we would want? What would it even be? I don't know. Do we want dinosaur bones? No? What use are those anyway? For some spell components, maybe? For making us huge? What about Tessie? So many books. But nothing really of use. What about Verdal? Health. Some potions. No. No. Iron Golem. Oh yeah, I think one of my projects was to get these golems. Commencing command. Protect. My decisions really changed things in my city. But it's still dirty. I wish I could have a project for cleaning my city, making it pretty and clean. I should go. What's this? I don't know. Wait, have I been here? What's this? Maybe I have been here because there is nothing. Yeah, I must have been here. It's been such a long time since I was out of the palace. Must been like a year already. Maybe I should ask at the inn what they think. As you know, maybe I should buy some things I need, like diamonds and diamond dust. I'm hoping I have enough diamond dust already, but who knows? Citizens, more iron golems. There's Tristan and Chod.
How may I serve you, your highness?
No, you may not serve me now. I'll have Tristan serve me later. Anything in here? What's this? Lindsay's table? Yes, it's Lindsay's table. Does Elena have anything new for us? Nope, she doesn't. What a disappointment. I guess we could go out. I didn't want to have Lindsay. Who did I want? Her. Okay, maybe this is my favorite party. With all the skeletons I can summon with this party. Upgrade all regions of the kingdom. Yeah, there's that. I could perhaps reach that. Wait, what's this? Country road? There are places I could stop by to try to get to a higher level, get better, more powerful. I think I gathered all the resources I could from my kingdom. Except we took over this area and we didn't take over all the resources here. Yeah. So we should maybe, or we could stop by here, the peak, and get those resources. Let's do that. Where are we? Yeah. Let's go get the resources. They are mine. I guess that must be the fastest route. Something happened. Triumph. The Magister spell influenced the auguries and made them point to the lands of north of Beltscan. The kingdom is safe. And changelings. Terrified parents swear that someone is taking their children and leaving something else in their place. Truly, these pale, dark-haired girls with huge eyes are changelings and we should take care of them. Octavia, take care of it.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
Soon. Wait, there was one over there too, Dan. Now you can rest, my dear party. You're gonna make us food. You should go hunting, you can do camouflage. You should keep watch. Onion soup, I think that must be Jubilost's favorite.
While I was still alive, I had so many wonderful feelings, but didn't have the strength to achieve my goals. Now I have sufficient strength for anything, but my goals? There are problems with my goals.
He doesn't know what to do anymore. That's understandable. What happened? We got events. The full-blooded problem. Many of those at court are surprisingly pale as of late. Vampires? 6170. Deal with vampires, Ekun. False lights. Devious crimes. Oh yeah. Christian, deal with it. And let's save here. And go get that resource. I want them all. They are mine. And that was all. 10. Let's travel. Maybe we should deal with the pillars.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
I think we haven't visited this village. There's probably nothing in there, but still. I founded this village. I should visit at least once. Ardent. Full plate armor, headband stuff. Crystal ball, jade, whatever. Advanced scales, walk belt, no. Nothing we need. There's a little house where we can rest. I'm their highness. Isn't it nice to see me in this little village? It has to be nice. Then we are going to teleport. We are going to... We should maybe check that out. And it's like, why is there a resource if it's not... It says it's available for claiming, but it's not in my area. How is that? Why? That's cheating. Well, we should go to New Solakidonia and get that resource. Yes. Weather job hangs. Cairn. No, rocks. Temple of Shellin. No. Serpent Trail. Giant's Palm. Ruins. Ruins Skulls. Mysterious Shrine. That's one place we should visit. But let's go there first. I got the achievement for getting all the resources. Excellent. Were there any of those mysterious shrines closer to this place? White Rose Abbey. Wicked Hill. No. There is a mysterious shrine. But I think we should go there. Something happened. Events. The attack from the bold hilltop is expected in 2 weeks. Alright. In 2 weeks we should be back. What does the journal say? It says like 13 days. But that's like back limit, I suppose. 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks to solve the mysterious shrine puzzle.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
No, time to deal with the mysterious shrines. Fine. It's so cursed that I threw away those notes. There it is. Let's go here.
May we have a moment of respite?
Lenebon. It's Glenebon top. And there is the middle one is the one where there are things. Yeah. And I don't know if I put that there in the middle or not, but it's there now. Empty spots there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just those empty spots. Do we have any empty spot hints? We maybe do. Like if we put these empty spots together for the only side, which is this one, Wait, I'm going to draw a little rendition of that symbol, so this is not a very accurate. I don't want to put too much time in it. Yeah. So the empty spots here would suggest that that one is empty spot, that one is empty spot, that one is empty spot, and that one is empty spot. So the only spot for this side that doesn't have empties at all is this one here. Then what about this one? Well, there is an empty spot in this spot. From here, empty spot on the middle one from another shrine, and the top spot is empty for another. I guess we'll have to check the last one of the shrines to get all of them in order, because I have notes from only 4. I would have from all of them, but no. Do we have for this middle one enough markers? See, the lowest one has been empty spot. The middle one has been an empty spot. And this one and the top one has been an empty spot. So maybe we do have, and it should be like this one here. Because it's not empty on any of the others. So I think it's this one here. Alright, we'll have to go through all the others. Well, actually I think we should check the one we don't have notes for. And I have notes about which ones these are. I have Pitax North, Mid Pitax, Giggling Hill, and Glenebon Top.
May we have a moment of respite?
And I think this mysterious shrine is Pitax North. This mysterious shrine is the one I don't have notes for, I think. Yeah, that must be it. So we should go here and see if we can go there. Something happened again. Oh no. Ancient curses upon us. Yes, I know. I know. Let's save here on the map save.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Yes, it's time to get some rest, and then we go there.
You fight pretty good. A bow is no match for a sword, but, well, you make do all right.
Even your praise sounds like a challenge to fight. But I understand you. Thank you.
Oh, understanding. What's in here? So exciting. So exciting. Wolves got to the poor horse harnessed to the cart as it was. Some trinkets. How are we? Oh, this is not a good one. Should be like this. Skillfully crafted stone column. I think we can deal with it. No problem. I'll just send some skeletons and
I'm listening.
some more skeletons and even more skeletons. Should be fine. There is some body. Flame strike. Did it affect the golem? Oh, it's immune. I forgot those were immune to fire. Go skeletons, detain the golem. This one is good. Excellent. Can you shoot the golem?
I grant you death.
Blinding critical. So nice. Any more enemies? No.
Tear them apart!
That didn't get a lot of damage. How about controlled fireball? Oh yeah, it didn't. Fire didn't affect it. So, what should we do? Would destruction work? No, I guess it's immune to magic stuff. Well, we have people with non-magical powers too. And I can use haste for us. Can't reach everybody with it. I don't need haste myself really, but
Unworthy.
oh, I could have gone there with Fatal, but I didn't. Actually, wait. This part is not good with picking locks. That's annoying. And what is this corpse here? They have a helmet. Unsent letter. My darling, I'm writing this while taking a rest stop in the Glenebon wilderness. Don't be surprised, but I finally decided to get out of Pitax. I'll miss the magical potion dear Khan Veriel sells, but that's fine. I brought a supply of it with me. It'll come in handy when we celebrate our reunion. As for my homeland, things are getting worse and worse there. Irovet's appetites grow, and the guards are fighting with the Thieves Guild. The old trade houses keep making new schemes, and even Academy of the Arts has been said to have some new thinkers appearing from time to time. I'm sure that pot will boil over sooner or later. and I'd prefer not to be there when it does. I also look forward to seeing you. In the meantime, the letter cuts off here. Sonny is demanding you nap with her. Maybe you should. Maybe she's right. The dead wizard looks strangely peaceful. You see no wounds or bites on the body. That's peculiar. Is there anything else interesting in here? There doesn't seem to be anything else. I guess that was it then. Nothing else in there. We were going to this mysterious shrine here. So let's go there. And this is Glenebon Bottom. And if I'm right, there should be in the leftmost side. Yeah. And this one should be here. I need to mark those empty spots. There is one there. There are two on that side. And there is one in there, right? So this one should have that mark. So that one should be the right one in Ducks North. And Ducks North, so it should be like this one should be in here. And Mid-Pitax. It's on the rightmost side, so this one should be off, and that one should be off, and this should be off, and this one should be off. What? And so this is from Glenebon Top, and this is from here, and this is from Pitax North. But for this Mid-Pitax one, there should be one more, but the Giggling Hill, on the Giggling Hill I have not made any markers for this side, that there would be an empty spot, so I'm not sure if it's which one out of the ones there are available it is. So on Giggling Hill it's this one. So it can't be this, can't be that, can't be either of these. They are empty. And this one is also marked from the last place we went to. And Mid-Pitax also marks this one off limits, so it's the bottom one in here. And so I think we should go to Giggling Hill next. But we did this Gleneb on top already. It's already done. I need to mark it as done because I will forget otherwise. And this Gleneb on bottom. But maybe the Giggling Hill has to be the last one. Because Giggling Hill has one of these mysterious shrines. And it's the only place that is not named as Mysterious Shrine. Shortling Canyon. Well, I don't know. Since I don't think there is such a place. But wait, I did put this one on the right spot, right? Yes, I did. Good. We need to do some more traveling here. So Pitax North next. Maybe. Where is Cortling Canyon? Shortling. Giggling Hill. Or was it Wicked Hill? No, it's Giggling Hill. It's over there. So that one next. That's in Pitax. Actually, maybe we should go through here. Yeah, let's go through there. Something happened again. This project is complete. Nice. Nothing else there. Then we go there. If you say so. There it is. This one should be here. There is no empty spots here. That's too bad, because I would like to know which one is it. That should be left empty. Why is there no way out here? But this is done. Then there is only 2 of these shrines left. Just 2. I wonder if I can solve this puzzle like this. Mysterious shrines where mid-Pitax. There is another mystery shrine.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
I guess we will have to just guess there. Because I'm not sure. Because there were no empty spots for all of the... There are like 1,
May
2,
we have a
3.
moment of respite?
No rest for the wicked, and you are so wicked, Christian. So in here, it should be either this or this. Based on the others, we have in all spots. Like the topmost has one. Second top has one. Topmost, second, the almost lowest has, and the lowest. I think this has to be the middle one. This one. So there is still the giggling hill. Oh. No. My teacup fell. Didn't have much tea in it. Only the bottoms, but that's the most disgusting part. I'll have to wash my desk after this stream. Okay, the mid one is chosen there. And Giggling Hill awaits. With its dangerous dangers and everything. Chain your teacup to your wrist. That would be so useful. Wouldn't be pouring tea everywhere. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, I'm going to save. Then the party can rest. And then I'm going to hopefully solve the puzzle. Some more onion soup. They're not talking. Why not? That would make so much sense. Oh, that way it would work, but that would require so much energy and effort. Okay, on the Giggling Hill, this should be here. I did it, I believe. A moan echoes around you, full of old pain and deep relief. As you move the last megalith into place, a woman appears before you. The same woman whose ghost you saw when you discovered these ruins. Her shoulders tremble slightly, but her posture displays strength and authority. Alive again! Finally! The woman turns to you. I can barely find the words to express my gratitude, stranger. Those who betrayed me, they did oh so much to prevent me from returning to this world, and yet here I am. And it is thanks to you. I would like to reward you before I leave to take my revenge. Who are you? My name is Ravenna, Queen Ravenna, once, but with my kingdom lost to the dust of centuries, there is little sense in this title. These lands were previously mine, until my beloved knights betrayed me. You mentioned something about revenge. It is a long story, and I would prefer not to waste any time. But as you were the one who rescued me, you deserve at least a brief explanation. Long ago, I ruled these lands with the help of my 5 most trusted knights. We were close, like a sister and her brothers, perhaps even closer. And it was those 5 beloved souls who betrayed me. They knew all my secrets. They knew the locations of my shrines and their purpose. They also knew that my patrons, the demon lords, would never let me die in peace. That is why my knights changed the order of the megaliths in my shrines, severing my ties with the abyss, so I could not call upon the demon lords to rescue me. And so it happened. The blades of the betrayers pierced my heart, and my spirit was locked within the shrine, until you set me free. Sadly, centuries have passed. My 5 brave knights are long dead. I can't look into their eyes, can't ask them the questions that have burned within me all this time, and yet their offspring still live in this world. I will find them. I will make them mine. Their great-grandfathers so feared serving a demon worshipper that they betrayed me, the one they swore on their lives to protect. Their great-grandchildren, the blood of their blood, will either become demon worshippers or demon prey. That will be my revenge. I kind of want to just let her go, but Lakium is lawful. She's trying to be responsible. So I think I have to do this. You're an evil incarnate. I can't let you go free. Sad, but expected. O lords of the abyss, your daughter calls upon you. How tough is she? Quite tough. What should we do? Summon skeletons? Do something else? I think skeletons are most important right now. Get a bit farther away from that witch. She has a really high AC. Can you bite? Ah. Good thing that the doggy has such a high AC too. Step back a bit and try to do that. What a very powerful queen. Maybe she will get up. Or maybe she can only be killed with some specific kind of weapons or things.
Cannot hide from me.
Well, It's difficult to shoot with that bow so close. What should I do? Make more skeletons or make us hasty? I think haste is more important now. We already have some skeletons. So this should be better. Dispel magic, maybe less. And get away from that. Miri. You're already raging, so... Don't even hope you've gotten rid of me. Yeah, perhaps we will have to fight her again. Because the demon lords will want to save her now that she's free. Ravenna's crown, Ravenna's shadow. I want to see those. Are they... Can I order this by... date? Show me those new things. Ravenna's shadow. Resistance bonus on all saving throws and immunity to poison. Cold iron and good. Dear... what? Belt of physical flow. Full blade. This armor was created centuries ago by a half-elven armorsmith, Queen Ravenna's bastard-born brother. He called the armor Ravenna's Embrace in memory of his childhood, when his elder sister used to hug him, as if trying to protect him from all danger. When Ravenna succumbed to evil and began worshipping 5 cruel demon lords, her loyal knights plotted against her, luring the queen into a trap and murdering her. Her brother was among the murderers. And a heavy shield and bastard sword. This +5 adamantine bastard sword grants its wielder the ability to cast harm spell 3 times per day as an 11th level cleric. Wait, we got this too. Competence bonus on perception skill checks when the wearer uses the deadly aim feat. It provides an additional +2 bonus to attack rolls. Huh. Oh well. So we solved this. It's here somewhere. This one. The strange ghost of an elven woman begged for our help and asked us to place the megaliths in order. What about? Is this correct order? And so we killed the strange woman. Okay, but that's it for today, I think. Next time we shall deal with the last... Wait, what's this? Was this here before? I guess it was. Those look like they were killed by me. Anything else in here? Probably not. Alright, fine. Maybe we should have just unleashed her on the world. But we didn't. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now for today. And I think next time will be a lot more battles and such. The ancient curse is upon us. Let's save here. I think I'll take a picture of my notes for this. Notes for this thing too, and maybe put it on Discord. I saved, yes. Do you wanna go on a raid? Do we even have any good raid options? We don't have any good raid options. There is like literally nobody I have any idea about online right now. So, okay. But I think next time I stream will probably be on Thursday, and that will be Mass Effect. So, maybe on Friday or weekend will be next time of this game. But thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again. It's now bye bye.